Alrighty, it is Monday, May 11th. Can you believe it? It's May 11th. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I hope you had a great Mother's Day with all the ladies in your life. Hope you made them feel special for all that they do for you. I sure felt special. My sons got me some really nice gifts and cards and made me breakfast and all sorts of things. I got to see my mom and my mother-in-law. We took them gifts and food and got to see them from a distance and see them in actual flesh and bone. So that was really nice. So yep, today, here we go. Monday, it's our short day. So we don't have a Zoom today. No Zoom on Monday, so that you can just get your work done and focus on that. But I have everything loaded in Empower for you. We are doing some writing. You have connection circle question. I'd like you to work on a flow map for writing. I'll go over that in just a second. I have a cursive lesson for you. We're doing spiked letters. So once you finish that, send me a picture of how awesome your spiked letters look. We have sight words. I want you to work and do some word work on that today, okay? So alphabetical order first. You've got 8 words. Some are tricky because some start with the same letter. So in alphabetical order, you have to go to the next letter and still compare, okay, the next letter, does that come first in the alphabet? So I'm really testing that with you, okay? So please work on that. Make up sentences that make sense. Complete sentences with the drink and the fries. That means a capital letter and punctuation. Complete sentence that makes sense using that word. If you have any questions, call me, text me, email me, and I can help you with your sight words, okay? And then if you're looking for more work to do, I have iExcel. You can always work in iExcel and RazKids. I will never say you can't. So please always get in there every day. Whatever letters I have assigned, please do some catch up and make sure you're completing those areas. We're moving through all of it, so you're doing great. So proud of you. And RazKids if you want more to do today. Okay, so that's what I've assigned. I have a PE Joe in there so that we get up and exercise and move. And I'm marking you off on some targets for that. So please show me in Empower. You're getting so much better with that, submitting your work. Thank you so much. You guys are great. So congratulations to our star students of the week. Hopefully you looked at that document and you saw and you got it in your email. You got a very special award. And if you have a printer, you can print that off at home and put it up somewhere. Okay, so that's about it for today. I would like to go over what I'm looking for in writing. So today is just the flow map, just your ideas. You don't have to start writing yet, okay? So I'm asking you to think about and tell us about a very exciting time that happened to you, okay? And really narrow it down to a few moments. So I don't necessarily want to hear from morning to night of the day, but just some very specific moments that were so special to you and giving lots of detail. We can even use simile in there to describe what happened, just like they did in the Screaming Mean Machine. I got that title wrong. She gives so much detail about going up the tall hill of the Screaming Mean Machine, and she could hear the chains, and they were like chains in a dungeon because she was so scared about this thing. So that's what we're going to do, is we are going to come up with a very specific time and thing that happened to us that was exciting that we want to tell each other about, and we're going to create a flow map. So my idea was the day we got Emmy. You know my new dog Emmy? It was a very, very special, exciting day, and I remember all sorts of details about that day. So I started off saying about when I called the foster mom, and she said, there she is barking right now, and she said that nobody had wanted to adopt her yet. She was still available. Okay, and then the next step was we went to visit Emmy. So we got an appointment to go meet her, and we just went us as a family. We did not take Shadow because she felt like that was not a good idea for the dogs to meet first. She wanted the humans to meet the dog, and that went well. And a detail of that is that she was shy, but she liked us. So that was good. So then we moved to the next step. The next step was we got to go meet with a trainer down at the Max Fund. And so we got a go-ahead to do that. And then the next step was that Shadow got to meet Emmy. And that was exciting because that had to be a good thing, or else this wasn't going to be a good match for us. And guess what? It went really well at first. So this is going to be my most detailed part of my story. Kind of like the Mean Screaming Machine. She tells about all the different things leading up to the time when she gets on the roller coaster. So she says, I rode different rides and I was brave and all these things happened. But when she gets to the Mean Screaming Machine, Screaming Mean Machine, she gives tons of details about every moment of that. So that one is going to be my biggest spot where I'm really going to give some detail. Okay, and then it ends where Emmy gets to come home with us and we get to have her. This flow map deals with sequence. So sequence is order. That's why I've numbered it. The first thing that happened, the second thing that happened, the third thing, the fourth thing, and the fifth thing. So when I go to write, so I'm going to use my map. This isn't complete sentences. This is not my essay. This is my thinking map that helps me get my ideas down. So then each one of these boxes is going to represent several sentences, okay, in my story. I'm going to use words like first, next, and then in this type of writing with sequence and order, okay? And if you get this far today and you want to keep writing, you've got great ideas. There's people out in the street, that's why. That's Shadow barking. Sorry about that. I took number 4 and I boxed it up because that's going to be the most detail I'm going to give. I made another flow map just about stage 4. So if you want to do that today, you can move forward with that because that's going to give you even more detail about what you're talking about. So for number 4, I gave it a sub-level A, okay? Emmy, what did I say? Emmy does not act friendly. So number 4 was when Shadow and Emmy meet. That was a big deal. That was the biggest point of my story. So when they first met, Emmy was not. Okay, so these are all sub lines and information on the number 4. So this was, Emmy was not friendly. She growled and was defensive. Shadow wants to play, but he backs off and gives her space. And then all of a sudden there was this moment where it's like her meanness stopped. And she realized that Shadow was a really nice dog and started playing with him. And it was like this really wonderful moment. We all were like, they're getting along. So that was really special. And then the trainer was very impressed with Shadow. And she said that Shadow will give Emmy the confidence to be a dog. That Shadow has really good instincts as a dog. He wasn't aggressive with Emmy. He was like very patient and read her body language very well. And he backed off at the right times, but then pursued her and let her know that he was a good dog and wanted to play. And to this day, they are getting along really well. So yeah, so those are my flow maps, and I'm going to have pictures of them uploaded to Empower. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. So you only have to do the flow maps today. You can do one, or you can do one and then the second one with the details. Okay, so have a great day.